What's up, wave makers? It's me, Mommy Suna. I didn't pour that much, don't worry. So quickly before we start this video, I just want to say that I just released some new merch! Yay! It's been like a year, but finally we have a new merch design, the old Make Waves design. It's a bye-bye. There's pretty much something there for everyone. There's like even fanny packs and shit. I don't know, it's fun, it's a fun time. So go ahead and pick it up. The link is gonna be down below. Thank you so much for your support, of course. I'm really liking this particular design, and also the designer, by the way, is my cousin Kaden, and they did an amazing job, so their social media is linked down below as well if you want to go give them a follow. Thank you, Kaden. You're amazing. But so what's this video about? Well, first of all, I do want to say that if you're coming here expecting to get like actual highlights of what legitimately happened, and like all the important shit that you learned in this amazing training that Monat has bestowed upon us, you're not gonna get that. You're on an anti-MLM YouTube channel. I included basically everything that I had some critical things to say about. So if you're here looking for tips to expand your Monat business, this is not the right video for you, and you might as well click off now. If not, this video is just a highlight compilation of all my favorite moments from the 6 hours worth of live streaming I did last week. I know a lot of you guys aren't down to just sit through 6 hours worth of a live stream. Hey, some of you guys are, and I appreciate those of you who have watched the live streams, but if you just want to get a taste of what you missed, this is the video for you. Also, do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out a whole lot. So without further ado, here are the highlights. Enjoy. Yes, welcome to church. I'm not sure who this guy is. Steven Seagal. He does kind of look like Steven Seagal. Yeah, the comments scrolling at the bottom are kind of funny. While I was waiting for the stream to come up, I was like looking through the Monat hashtags on Instagram, and it's just a bunch of basic bitches with their coffee, like, waiting for the stream. Who gets excited for training at work? Not me. No, these people all do though, because they're about to learn the secrets, honey. I get excited for training because that means I don't have to work. To be fair, none of these people ever work anyway.
Whoever doesn't come to our Monations, our great convention, is really losing an ability to get the best training and to get energized like
Darn
never
it,
before.
guys! If we don't go to Monations, we're not gonna get the real tea here. That's what he said. That's the place to get all the real training. But if we go, we'll lose our hair. All the HUDs are talking about this like it is training, and then this guy just was like, you don't get the real shit unless you go to Monations.
Lo mejor está por llegar.
The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come! Oh, hey, it's Stu! I mean, Trolling the Trolls 2021. Hi, Stu! Can he at least have good hair? Could you imagine if Stuart McMillan had, like, long... Dude, look at her breakage, though! Okay, like, I don't want to talk shit. I don't want to be mean and bully or anything, but since we are talking about a multi-level marketing company that they love to talk about how great it is for your hair, and then you see this. Whatever you're using on your hair, honey, isn't doing great things for you. And then she would be like, I don't know, it's just regrowth. This is totally, it was the detox and now it's just regrowing. No, that's breakage, baby. Yeah, her hair looks objectively unhealthy. I agree. And Monat is the kind of MLM that would sit here and say, your hair will grow back. No male pattern baldness for you. When clearly that's not true. I don't care what your hair looks like, but if you work for a hair MLM, if you're trying to sell hair care products, your hair better look fucking fly, sweetie. He's shilling for hair loss promotion company instead of getting professional treatment. Yeah. Some people can't help going bald. The problem is that Monat Huns like to say that like their products will cure that kind of stuff, and obviously it doesn't. They're not allowed to say that, but even if they're not allowed to say that, they'll like hint towards it in other ways, you know? It's a false pretense for sure.
But as expected, oftentimes they have objections. A great way to overcome them is using the 3 F's. Feel, felt, and found.
Fart, fart, and fart!
Feel, felt, and found.
Here's a good way to recruit people. Just remember the 4 F's. Fart, fart, and fart. And she just like blows a huge...
When I started my business, I felt like I had no time. I was a successful businesswoman in the corporate world with a very demanding career. But I found the business to be super flexible and something I could work around my schedule and eventually give me more time. It was also so fulfilling that I did not mind the extra hours because I knew I was working on building my dream instead of someone else's.
Telling people like, oh, I was successful in my last job, but I didn't have any time. And then you get recruited and every other person that you ever talk to who's successful in these businesses is like, I never stopped working. Like that one girl, I think it was the crazy Arbonne chick, and she was saying like, I don't listen to music. I do not listen to music when I get in my car. I only listen to motivational speeches and da da da. It's like, how do you live your life that way? And how can you sit here and say that you have time freedom now? Or I didn't have time before, but now I do. It's like, no you don't. Pick one or the other. What are you doing?
Anyways, remember, connect with others, listen to what they have to say, and use the 3 F's.
Fart, fart, and fart.
Share your
Honestly, they will either spend that on $199 on shopping, or they'll spend that on eating, on going out, and on things that are just irrelevant.
Don't eat, it's irrelevant.
The energy is through the roof.
Why do I kind of like her jacket though? I mean, I don't know if I'd wear it. Fuck it, I'd wear it. Not that shirt though. She's pretty, I'd get scammed by her. Tell us where the jacket's from. My dogs are barking, sorry. Django, mommy's trying to stream. I'd put him outside, but it's like 100 degrees today. Django, be quiet, mommy's trying to cyberbully. Use a Monat heat protectant on your dogs and then they can go outside.
The amazing products. We have the compensation plan.
The compensation plan! Her shirt says, oh nah. Am I the only person who's not listening to her?
So I know this is the very gift that I have to give to the people that join my team.
Don't cry!
And witnessing that you, the present and future of this company, are here today.
We're the present and future of this company, you guys. Aw, Evan, thank you for the pee-pee poo-poo. Pee-pee poo-poo.
And at the age of just 22, this leader did both and then kept on building.
What she meant by that is that we indoctrinated this girl at the ripe old age of 18 and she kept on going because she's so young and she didn't know any better and kept scheming on Jesus. Oh, thanks Eve for the poo-poo pee-pee. Poo-poo pee-pee. I mean, I wouldn't feel sorry for her. She's making bank. Making bank by scamming people. I think this is just like a video.
If then statements. If you do this, then you will get that.
What is this, fucking 3rd grade? Cause and effect shit? Is that what we're learning right now? Oh, Pop-Tarts here, everybody. 10 ways to get paid is usually bullshit. They include, like, trips in your car and stuff. Which I guess, like, the car thing is just a cash bonus, so I guess technically you can include it in that, but they'll be like, oh no, you get all expense paid trips, which aren't all expense paid, but yeah, they include that in like the 10 ways to get paid. Yes, Popeye! Okay. Compensation plans are almost always this complex, if not worse.
Who are the people you would love to work with? Is it your sisters? Is it your friends? Who would you like to travel with, make money with? Who needs this opportunity? And I come in and help, you know, let them know a little bit more about this and how they can.
Is she like giving advice right now, or is she just kind of stating the obvious? It sounds like stating the obvious.
MMB is a little bit more strategic than MMP.
MMB, I think, is managing market builder. Managing market partner. More like managing market partner.
What is the 80-20 rule? It means no matter what rank you are, you're always going to focus 80% of your time and attention to your personal business and 20% to your team.
I don't think they do that. No, they don't pay the Monat Huns for watching this. The Monat Huns pay them. This training does cost money, yes. Every single person who's watching this on Monat's end paid to watch this, including me. But I can write this off as a business expense, so it's fine. Yes, you pay for the business, pay for this training. It is a very big scam, yes. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even watching that. That was a fucking ad for their merch. I think they've had merch for a while. How many of these do you guys think bought their ranks there? Obviously, with Monday's video, we all saw how rank buying works. So many of them do it. So I think they're probably allowed to make these income claims with these checks and stuff here, because technically this is training that's not like usually available to the public. It's not like they're out there like promoting these pictures to the public to be like, look, join us. She's wearing a sombrero hat!
And remember to include that disclaimer if you'd like to post photos for your check. Again,
Ooh,
congratulations.
They told people to watch their shit. Their disclaimer says something along the lines of like, these results aren't typical, like the average Monat market partner earns $200 a year or whatever that stat is. But yeah, they're supposed to post that every time they post anything about the money they make. These are all the men who get your money. Yeah, exactly! I think they're advertising a trip to Japan. They definitely have to pay taxes on whatever this trip is. Any hats in the Monat merch store? I think there are. Their merch store says anything but basic. I don't know about that! I'm gonna show you guys Monat's merch while they're just like naming off people's names. Chugi, yeah, exactly. She paves the way for future generations, Monat. Purpose. Monat, what is this? Hold on, this is a fucking coffee mug and it's $45. What? Freaking what? Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, so they are charging $45 for a coffee mug. Isn't that wild? Oh, look it, look it, look it, look it, look it. Here's the hat, guys. Hashtag hair goals. But cover up that hair with our hashtag hair goals hat. Oh no. Oh no. It's $100 if you want to dress your kid up in this, by the way. I'm surprised at how much shit they have. Purpose, joy, health. Sold out? People be actually putting their kids in this. It's not even a fucking joke. Shampoo dealer necklace. Look, a Monat wallet. Who would want this shit? This is gross. Monat pencils for $8.50. Monat headbands to push back all of your fried hair. What MLM has this much merch? They're still naming off names and shit, by the way. Anyway, she's actually crying now, guys. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, maybe they're vaccinated, but I feel like it's a very common thing with people who are in MLMs to be anti-vax, QAnon. You know what I'm saying? We are watching a live super spreader event. Daniel, I would never judge you for having a White Claw right now. I mean, I would never judge anyone for having alcohol while watching this at any time of the day. How is this training? Fake applause, yay! Their husbands are pretty much always in these pictures because 9 times out of 10, they're also signed up as either market partners or VIPs to contribute to their sales volume. The Huns are sharing the Monat stream like it's some religious experience on Instagram. Yeah, even before this stream started, they were all sharing about how excited they were. They had their Starbucks. What is this for? What is this advertising? So they're sending 10 people to Dubai.
Round-trip flights for you and your spouse or...
Oh, they're gonna actually pay for their flights? I mean, you want to talk about an incentive to continue to build your business. This is it. They show you all this shit, and all these people who are on Instagram, like, posting this and going, wow, this is my goal. I'm gonna go to Dubai next year. I'm gonna be one of the top 10. And it's like, very likely you're not going to. But they do this shit on purpose. 500,000 market partners. Okay, so there's 500,000 people. 500,000 people sitting here being like, if I work really hard. No. Manifest. Exactly. Only 10 people can manifest hard enough, though.
Could it be time to look to expand maybe across Europe? What do you think?
No, please don't. You know, if they're the #1 selling hair care brand in the whole wide world, you'd think they'd have already, like, conquered Europe, right? This is so awful. And you know that all of them are sitting here going, oh my god! Right now. Like, you know they are. They're so excited. Sorry, Lithuania. Can Lithuania just be like, no, you're not coming here?
But wait, there's more.
Oh, great.
We might need some extra help in launching this next country.
Launching a country? Can I launch a country? It's the Monation! I mean, I wish they would just do that and just, like, be there. Do you think Monat's gonna be the first MLM in space?
We're also going to Spain.
Oh my goodness. I just don't understand how they can sit here and say that they're the #1 selling hair care brand in the world, but they're not even in, like, Spain. What did Spain do to deserve this? If Monat goes to space at some point, there'll be a giant hairball meteor headed straight towards Earth.
You know, be strategic. Who do you know? Work on your family and friends over in Spain and Lithuania.
Work on them. European founder opportunity. Ooh.
We have got to get going.
We've got to get going. Our company is so generous, most of our employees can't even pay rent. I mean, right though? Your upline would actually take people's credit cards and order for them so they couldn't back out. That's not the first time we've heard of that. And also, in Monat specifically, people do that. And I think that contributes to a lot of the fraud we always hear about with Monat. No, they won't talk about hair because none of this is actually about the products. In any MLM, none of this is actually about the products. It's about how many people you can recruit. The products are just a beard, essentially. Is that the end for today? What time is it? Can't be. Hey guys. Now I don't know what's going on. I just tuned into the stream too. Y'all ready to suffer, fam? I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about here. I don't know if she's talking about like throwing Monat parties. She says social events. And she wants to charge them $10 per market partner? That's a lot. I wish I hadn't missed all of what this lady was saying. But I feel like she was talking about just like straight up parties. Oh yeah, Monat has hair washing parties. They have hair washing parties, like legitimately that's what they do. They all take turns getting in the shower and washing their hair. It's a real thing. Bold of you to assume they have any hair left to wash.
When it comes to inviting people to the business, a lot of times what I'll hear or things that I thought myself at some point was, well, I don't have the experience. I don't want to come off as salesy. lousy? Come on. What if they ghost me, or what if they unfollow me? All of that is about you. Everything I just said is about you.
No, I mean, how about caring about other people? You're also never gonna be able to connect with anyone if they're deleting you on social media.
Tip number 2, all right?
Ooh, tips.
You're not responsible for the response. You are responsible for getting the conversation going.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So this conference is training. Yesterday was pretty much all like a big ad. So today I'm hoping we get more training, which seems to be like what we're getting now.
Give me your questions. What are your hesitations? Let's talk through them. They literally are giving you the exact tools on how to overcome objections in Market Partner Academy.
Well, wait, Market Partner Academy is a thing? Ooh. We show you how to harass people in Market Partner Academy, okay? Yeah, they call this training. Did I already say she has great eyebrows?
So instead of doing this whole pitch or spiel, connect to that person in front of you.
They talk about this like it's such an easy thing to do.
Connect to them. Hey, I thought of you.
I thought of you because you're gonna give me money. So groom them before you go for the money. Exactly. Yeah, the connections are never genuine, ever. Because they don't start out that way.
Go crush.
Go crush. I will manipulate you to recruit you. Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Her tips were so good.
Her tips were so good. I will admit that that girl that we just listened to was a lot easier to listen to than the videos we saw yesterday. I wouldn't necessarily say that girl's tips were good. It was like generally just the same shit they always say, but at least she was like kind of captivating a little bit. I mean, she was easy to listen to. Yes, the Huns did have to pay for this, and I paid for this also, for the greater good. It's ridiculous because literally everything that all these people are saying, I mean, you can hear on any free network marketing coach. Right, paying for your own training. And yeah, the applause is fake. I mean, $20 doesn't sound like a lot if you were actually learning something. You have to remember how many people in Monat paid that $20. I don't know how many people paid the $20, but I guarantee it was at least hundreds of thousands. So Monat made a lot of money off of this, even though, you know, $20 doesn't sound like that much. Oh yeah, the in-person events are hundreds of dollars. This also isn't their yearly, like, Monations, I think is what they called, Monations. This is just like some virtual training. Oh, look at all these people together before social distancing was a thing.
So please keep praying, everyone, that we can be...
Keep praying, guys. It's obviously been working for the past year. Shut up, God. Ew, no, they're coming to Phoenix, no. Should I go? No. I mean, I am vaccinated, so. But the people in Arizona, I don't want to be around any of them.
All U.S. Associate Market Mentors.
Mentors? Maybe that's like a regional pronunciation. Mentor? I hardly know her. Oh, hey, it's our best friend, Stuart.
He's a New York Times best-selling author of 17...
Ooh, here we go. We're about to get a motivational speech, guys. No, it's not Rachel Hollis. It's some dude. Oh, Todd Duncan. There we go. This guy looks like a straight-up televangelist.
To you being, choosing, and deploying what it takes to be your best version of you.
Me?
And the idea behind Innovate, the idea behind all things good, all things growth, all things leveling up, is that we are human organisms that must never stop growing, must never stop.
If we never stopped growing, we'd be like 5,000 feet tall by the time we die. Itty bitty fat kitty's here. She is beautiful. She good kitty. This speech probably has nothing to do with selling hair products. It's mindset training.
Somebody had a sign in their front yard that said, "I choose joy." And I use that as a mindset moment. Mindset is everything.
I guess if you're looking for it, Todd. There is a perma smile on his face. That's pretty creepy. Just be happy, stop being sad. Exactly.
And what we have to do is we have to have healthy attitudes towards change. If this were easy, if it were easy to build a rock star business, if it were easy to be a multimillionaire, if it were easy to be a market leader, everybody would be that, right? It's not easy.
Yeah, this is what we always say. How come when we say that, they're like, no, anyone can do it. The playing field is so level. And now this guy's over here like, it's not easy. And the Huns are like, yeah, you're right. It's not easy. I worked so hard. It's brainwashing. Yeah, well, that's what these guys do. That's essentially what their job is, these motivational speakers. It's so hard to be a lizard.
Great author, Elizabeth Gilbert. She wrote a book a decade ago, Eat, Love, Pray.
Eat, Pray, Love?
Here's what she says about fear. Fear is a desolate boneyard where our dreams go to desiccate.
Is this a Lion King reference? Eat, pray, love, sell Monat. That's the sequel. Fear is an evolutionary response designed to protect you from things that can harm you. Yes, freaking exactly! Why are people afraid of MLMs? I don't know if we're afraid, it's just we learn from the mistakes of others. That's just how human nature works.
You get to decide what emotion you attach to it. As an early salesperson, I remember the fear I had making sales calls. But I also realized the only reason I had fear making sales calls is because I hadn't done them. I'd never done them. I didn't know how to do them.
No one likes to do that shit though. We all know that, right? I don't think there's a single person on the planet who likes to make sales calls.
Fear is just a word. It's an idea that we decide the emotion.
Being knowledgeable does not equal afraid. I like that. And it's true. There's a difference between going out of your comfort zone and your gut telling you, hey, this is a scam. Right, it's like it's a fight or flight thing, kind of. Look at these acronyms for fear, guys. False experiences appearing real. What does that even mean? I don't think that's an English sentence. Face everything and rise. Feeling excited and ready. None of that makes any sense.
Okay, and I'm gonna rise up and I am gonna face everything and I'm gonna conquer and I'm gonna take action and I'm gonna do it because once I do what I'm afraid of, I'm no longer afraid of doing it, and that's where innovation unleashes itself.
I mean, that's not always true for every situation, but I guess I get what this guy's saying. Face everything and rise, I whispered to myself as the mountain lion was chasing me. The Huns are definitely writing all this down. Yesterday, that's what they kept saying. So like, take a lot of notes. And it's like, about what?
You handled fear in a healthy fashion. What would you do right now that you're not?
Jump in a tiger pit at the zoo. Fear farts exit. Wait a minute! Fear farts exit asses regularly. This is toxic positivity. Is he wearing blue shoes? Is he pulling a Ryan Stiles right now? Kenzie, I guarantee the reason that he has the balls to do this is because Monat paid him a substantial chunk of money.
The first is a trigger. Anytime that you wake up, anytime during the day, anytime you're having a conversation, if at any time you think that something could be better, okay, that is called the trigger.
Is it? I don't know. Every time I get triggered, I just cry. So far, he has not said anything. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how these motivation speakers go. Do you toot to release the tension? Yeah, Taylor, this is very culty. Yeah.
And there's always the risk of doing, and there's always the risk of not doing.
I don't know if that's a risk, buddy. Risk a shark to release a fart. Hold on, I'm writing that one down too. These are my notes. These are the notes I'm taking. All these Monat Huns are out here like, yeah, the trigger. And I'm like, farts exit asses regularly. That's what I'm getting from this, and I hope you all are too. They're writing notes, we're writing fart jokes. I mean, and not just MLM motivational speakers, just like self-help gurus essentially in general, they all speak very vaguely, yeah. Nathan, everything this guy is saying is life-changing, you're just not listening. This entire speech makes me want to fart right now. I think he's like making up his own definitions for all of this.
What's in front of you is exactly what should be in front of you. What is happening right now is exactly what should be happening right now.
I don't know if that's true all the time. Right, you're getting stabbed meant to happen to you. I was trying to think of a way to say something along those lines. I was gonna say, like, what if you're like in a car accident or something that wasn't your fault? You're gonna say that that's supposed to happen to you? I don't want to get like sad and shit. But I mean, literally what he's saying, there's a lot that it doesn't apply to.
Sometimes you can experience moments every single minute, and in some cases you can experience moments, hundreds of them every single day.
Sometimes you can experience hundreds of moments every day, you guys. A momentary lapse of moment. Getting scammed by a scheme supposed to happen to you. I don't know, in my situation, like, I feel like I was meant to join 2 MLMs because here I am. I might just be in the 1%. He's a human organism, of course he's experienced joy. Aren't you listening to a single thing he's saying?
At the very basis of everything, this is huge. Your direction is more important than your perfection.
Just because you rhyme 2 words badly doesn't mean it means anything.
One step at a time, son, said my dad. One swing at a time, said my coach. Okay, you don't get better in a day. you get better daily.
You don't get better in a day, you get better daily. I mean, don't those two things kind of mean the same thing? Every day you get better if you're getting better daily. What is it? What? Sir! That doesn't mean anything!
And what I want to say to you is perfection is harmful.
Really?
If you had a mom or a dad that put a lot of heavy influence on you and made you feel maybe a little bit guilty or shamed if you didn't do things right. I know in my world, my mom was that way.
Yeah, but he's a boomer. I'm almost feeling bad for this guy if he was raised to feel less than.
Kind of perfection that we're talking about here can actually paralyze you from innovation and growth and decisions to go forward. And it can create wounds that if you don't heal the wounds, leaders create wounds in followers, and daddies create wounds in kids, and mommies create wounds that are of this kind of type.
I don't like the way he worded that. Daddies create wounds in kids. I hate that. Norman Bates didn't age well. I thought the Norman Bates thing, like the mom, it was like a weird mama's boy relationship. Not that she was raising him to perfection.
Don't be 1 degree off for 100 miles. Be 0 degrees off for a mile.
What is he talking about? Are we doing math now, sir?
No, and a slow fade is really powerful. A slow fade is letting things go the wrong way, not at a velocity where you really realize it, but because every day is a day where I don't do something that maybe I should have done, then the next day it gets harder. That's a slow fade. Families don't crumble in a day. Daddies don't crumble in a day. Mommies don't crumble in a day. Business professionals don't crumble in a day. We crumble daily.
This makes no sense, sir. We don't crumble in a day, we crumble daily, okay? If you're crumbling daily, then every day don't you get more crumblier? Therefore, you crumble in a day. Oh my god. The Berlin Wall crumbled kinda in a day, though. That's a good point. No training, really. Mostly just motivational speak that all the Huns are viciously writing down in a notebook thinking it means something when it really doesn't.
The winds of change are often blowing in a gift.
The winds of farts are often blowing in a gift for us. Is a fart just a poop trigger? If your butt is a gun, a fart is the trigger.
How is adversity a gift? How is a setback a gift? How is a failed relationship?
Is he rapping? Bars!
They would never ever work out. And the reason they wouldn't work out is because I was doing it the wrong way. And that is a big, big kind of reveal for most of us. That this idea of continuing to do it consistently the wrong way sets in motion habits that could take a year or more to undo. And so the idea about how could I be creative? How could I change the way?
Listening to this guy, like, I feel like I'm sitting at a bar talking to my really drunk friend and they're making no sense. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I was doing it wrong. Not the fact that it's a pyramid scheme and it's not sustainable income. That and it's like set up for people to fail. But no, you were just doing it wrong. You weren't manifesting hard enough. I might pull out the wine for the second session later this afternoon. I keep forgetting we're talking about shampoo. Technically, we're talking about like boss babe mindset training. Luna, you've missed so much and yet so little. You basically just missed a bunch of fart and poop jokes. Indoctrination, not training. Yeah, pretty culty. Every one of these big yellow quotes is blah 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 is hard.
But not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging.
Well, then why would you be in an MLM? Giving up on love and belonging and joy? When you're in an MLM, you push everyone you love away. This is like basically in a roundabout way telling them they shouldn't be in an MLM.
The future is coming.
Did you see how he bit his lip at the bottom there? He was like, the future is coming. That was weird. We're the only ones watching this and enjoying ourselves right now, probably. Oh, look, fake applause.
Wow. My goodness. Todd, thank you for that. I actually took a ton of notes.
I'm sure you did.
You must respond back to that email.
I don't know, her audio is fucked up. I think she's a robot. Imagine a Savannah one. That'd be so funny. Wait, did she say that all of us are just entered? I didn't know that I was entered in anything. I know I didn't specifically go enter into anything.
Our first prize is a $500 Monat gear wardrobe makeover.
I want $500 worth of hair goals, hats. Please, please. Can you imagine if Stuart had to read my name out? I guarantee he knows who I am. They probably are only giving this shit away to market partners.
Number 2, Danielle Erickson.
Well, shit.
Number 3, Tamara Gonzalez.
No.
And number 4, Sadie Twiddale.
He said a sound and I was like, trust me, honey, you don't want me to go to Monations. They probably check all the names before announcing. Oh, I guarantee.
So, here to speak to us on the topic of motivation is a real power couple.
I thought we just got motivated for like 45 minutes from that Todd guy. You have to be motivated to sell this particular shampoo because no one wants to actually use it.
And I don't know about you, but I daydream every single day, all the time.
Then how do you get anything done?
And a car behind me honking their horn because I will get lost in my dreams.
Someone needs to take away her driver's license.
But when I said yes to this opportunity, I started dreaming even bigger.
I hate the word opportunity because of Hunt.
We believe so much in Monet and this company and the leadership, but most importantly, we believe in us.
Right, because you don't believe in the products. Because the products are irrelevant. What is this guy doing here? Is he here for any reason at all than to just smile awkwardly? Oh, he's like, let me tell you, Savannah. I'll show you what I'm here for. He's rubbing her back. Ew.
I have to give credit to my wife.
My wife?
His kids are out of school. And our anniversary, which is just the two of us celebrating our relationship.
Why is this relevant?
And that is Friday night is our favorite night of the week. Because we know we have an entire weekend to spend with our family. And that's what we love and motivates us the most.
Yeah, you win like 95% of every other Hun ever.
We and you have to always be motivated and on your best game. We realize we are on stage at all times.
I mean, it is if you make it that way. I feel so awkward every time my eyes like dart to that guy. I'm like, ugh. Something about his gaze it makes me feel icky. 69 likes? I don't know. I know you guys all want to go like the stream, but I'm okay with it staying at 69. I don't know if you guys know, that's the 6 number. Get it to 420? I'm okay with getting it to 420. There's only 264 viewers right now though. Every person watching right now would have to go like, and then like recruit 5 friends to go like, and then they recruit 5 friends to go like, and then maybe we'll hit 420. Yeah, this is my MLM.
We tell everyone you have to be consistent.
You thought MLMs were supposed to be easy? Well, you thought wrong. Everyone's talking about how tiny he is. I think Stuart McMillan is a small, little, tiny man. He has little tiny man vibes for sure.
Ready for the theme? Get ready? Right, here it comes.
Here it comes.
This is like prom all over again where they announce the theme. Elevate! Ooh, that's a word I've never heard used in multi-level marketing before. Thrills. I don't see anything thrilling about this shit. Elevate sounds recycled. Yeah, it's been used in every MLM at one point or another. How did I get into this? I went on their website and signed up and then paid $20. My $20 is worth the fart jokes. I agree. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been distracted though. I haven't even been watching. Who's this chick?
And I came back so pumped. It ignited the fire in me and it lasted until now. It really never changed. I tried to pass on this fire.
What is she talking about?
And of that year, I had made it to almost an MN in 4 months.
Market Mentor in 4 months? Market Mentor is the first Cadillac ring. That's pretty impressive. You must have scammed a lot of people. You must be pretty manipulative, chick. She does sound nervous, yeah. Yeah, she seems sweet. But, I mean, if she made it to Market Mentor in 4 months, you guys, she had to do a lot of work to get there. You know what I mean? You should never have to pay for training for your business. I mean, yeah, most businesses feel the same way. They pay their people to be trained. When I went to grooming school to groom dogs, my school was 4 weeks long and I got paid hourly to be there. I got paid to be trained to be a dog groomer. Oh, it is a sombrero! Hey! This girl is the upline of all those Huns that were buying ranks. She was in the group chat. Oh my god, you guys. All these people are so familiar. That last girl, that Joe girl, the day my video came out about the group chat where they were all buying ranks, that girl and that Bianca girl came out and they started saying that they had been being stalked for 3 months. And like, I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, okay, sure you were. Because like, if they really have been being like stalked, she had like all these letters and stuff that she said people were sending to her home address and stuff, which is shitty, okay? If that is true, that sucks and I don't want to discredit that at all. But the problem is that she and all the people in the comments were blaming the anti-MLM community for it when they were were literally saying, oh, this has been going on for months. My video had just come out that day. Mac's videos came out like 2 or 3 days before. Nikki exposed that group chat maybe like a week before. It just seemed a little bit too contrived. It seemed too suspicious. It just seemed like, oh, now's the time you want to come out with this. It's like they were trying to buy sympathy or something like that. I mean, and I don't want to say I don't believe her, but like I think she was literally, that Joe chick and Bianca were using this alleged harassment to get some of the heat off of them. One of the letters that Joe chick showed, she made a video, which I think she's deleted, where she was talking about it. And one of them, she had like a letter in a Ziploc bag that she was holding with gloves, and she was like, this has a suspicious white powder on it. But then she also said that she contacted the police. And it's like, if you received an envelope with a suspicious white powder on it and you gave it to the police, they would not have left that in your house. They would not have been like, oh yeah, you can keep this suspicious white substance, just don't touch it. Keep it in that bag and keep it right there and don't ever touch. It's like, so there's a lot of things that don't add up. Some of the stuff that people were sending her were like very personal, talking about her mom and her ex-husband or something like that. It's like, yeah, I don't think it's the anti-MLM community. I think maybe, possibly it could be someone, maybe it was an old team member that you seriously wronged. Not that that makes it any better or more acceptable. No one should be stalking or harassing anybody. But my point is that the timing was very suspicious, very contrived. If they were really that scared of being stalked, they wouldn't have had their location tags on. I think they were saying, like, whoever was looking into it were looking at all their posts and they were tagging their location in every post. It's like, if you're being stalked right now, why are you doing that? Why do you have your location tags turned on? I don't know. A lot of it's really suspicious. Joe ended up blocking me because I left a comment on there because a bunch of people were blaming anti-MLM for it, and I wasn't mean or anything. I was just like, hey, like, I see a lot of comments here that are blaming the anti-MLM community for it. I was like, if someone who is doing this claims that they are anti-MLM, the community, what they are doing, we do not claim them. We don't condone that behavior. It's really unfortunate that this is happening to you, and I'm sorry, but if someone is harassing you, no one in my audience would do that. No one in most people's audience would do that. And if it is someone who just does happen to consider themselves to be anti-MLM, doesn't mean they're part of the community, because our community doesn't do that shit. And then she blocked me, so that's what happened.
The meal I mentioned, that Lithuanian meal I mentioned earlier.
Was that an apple and water and she called that a meal? Oh, was that the end? It's revealing that they block you guys so quickly, but y'all don't block them. Exactly. Well, that's what I was saying, is that, like, I think it's a lot to do with, they like to say that they don't have anything to hide. And it's like, well, then why are you blocking people? Like, especially when we're not doing anything to you. It's the eye and bite model, information control. Exactly. It's part of the brainwashing. It's part of all that. Information control, but they're doing it to themselves too. Like, they don't want to hear what anyone else has to say negative about their business. And that's a really unfortunate way to live, because you'll never learn anything, you know? Self-indoctrination, yeah. They're making sure that they're controlling the info for themselves too. It's confirmation bias. And when people don't agree with you and you just delete them, it's just making sure that you aren't seeing information that goes against what you believe. Hello again, we're back. Here I am. How do you do? Y'all ready? I don't think you're ready for this. Are we supposed to be working out? Because I sure as shit am not doing that. Drop a turd emoji if you're working out with these bitches. No one? Okay. Watching people work out wears me out. I mean, I don't understand the point of this, honestly. Does anyone else have wine? Oh, look at this wine glass I got. It says, Mom Life, the hustle is real. I saw it was like $4. I was like, I need that. Oh, Stu!
Alright. I actually got tired watching this.
You got tired? Yeah, so did the rest of us. You don't understand why a hair company whose target demographic is women has 2 men with hardly any hair explaining anything to anyone. That's just how these companies usually work. The men run them, you know how it goes. I mean, men have hair too. I don't necessarily know that their target demographic is women. It's just women are the ones that get drawn in the most because they're easy targets for recruitment.
Number 4, make sure that you are arming your VIP customers with complete independence with their account. This is their account. This is their show. They are in complete control.
The fact that they're talking about this means that this is a serious fucking problem.
Flash sales and flagships they want to take advantage of. So make sure that you have some sort of very simple onboard process for your VIP customers, because them knowing that they're in control of their account and that they have the choices, that matters a lot when it comes to customer stickiness.
Yeah, see, most normal companies run their shit that way. You know, Monat doesn't. So many people have their VIP customers' personal info, and it's crazy to me. I think that's how a lot of this Monat fraud happens.
And providing them with that independence to make their choices on their account matters so much when it comes to customer retention, customer satisfaction, customer stickiness.
Customer stickiness, is that what they're calling it? It's just a really weird term. If you take it literally, like, I want my customers to be sticky. Feed them all the gummy worms.
Let's continue the show. Are you loving our new gear?
Oh no, not another merch ad. No, I don't need to see this again, really? Who asked for this? No one. No one! Is this the same video we saw yesterday though? Ew. Imagine wearing a Monat jacket and a Monat t-shirt at the same time.
All right, well, let's move on to our next speaker. This leader is going to focus on how you attract customers to you. Lexi is a former corporate buyer and small business owner turned executive director who wanted to try some new products and wanted nothing to do with this business. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, like every person until you brainwash them enough to decide to join.
She is definitely one to watch and is here to share how she built a social media presence by bringing people into our community and providing great value through her customer service and our products.
They're acting like this is something easy to do that everyone can do.
Just know that if I could do it, you can too.
That's not true!
The very first thing that you have to do is you have to stop caring what people think. It doesn't matter. They don't pay your bills. It's not a big deal, okay?
I mean, they matter if you want them to contribute to your sales and also just be part of your life. She literally just sat here and said, people don't matter. Relationships don't matter. Who cares?
You're a walking billboard, and trust me, I love it just as much as everybody else does. I'm a loud, proud Monat girl, but if you are just sharing Monat, it's not interesting. Nobody's gonna wanna follow that. You're super salesy, and that is not what we're about. So show up with other things, like what else represents you?
I feel like this is network marketing 101. This is what they all tell you to do. You don't have to fucking pay $20 to learn this.
Take people along your journey. If you're going for a goal, tell them. If you get a new VIP, shout them out. A new market partner, shout them out. If somebody does something great on your team, shout them out.
People are already doing this though. This isn't new information.
But the intentional post is, if your hair is dry and damaged and you have split ends and you just your hair needs some help, you need this in your life. If you have postpartum hair loss, you need this in your life.
Oh, yeah, let's just target pregnant people. Good idea.
There is one other type of post that I do that has been extremely effective, and that is repetition, okay? I feel like repetition is the new consistency, okay?
Repeat yourself so much that people just decide to be like, you know what, fuck this bitch, I'm out.
I started doing this and I show myself taking my probiotics every morning. I show myself taking my sleep drops every day.
Like, who's interested in that? No one wants to see that shit.
But do reels not about Monat. Do reels that are relatable. The ones that I have the most views on, some of them have over 2 million views, which is like mind-boggling to me. Another mom is gonna look at that and be like, oh my God, that's me. Or another wife is gonna be like, oh my God, my husband does that too. And then people are gonna come back to your profile. If you have a profile that is all Monat, 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 they're not going to click follow. But if you have a well-balanced profile that's maybe a little Monat, it's you with your kids, it's you doing your cooking.
This point that she's making, it's surprising to me that people still like fall for this and go, oh, that's all I have to do and people will follow me? Okay. Like, people are catching on. It's not easy to build an organic following, let alone while you're in a pyramid scheme.
I hope those tips are helpful for you.
They're not. Everyone else always says the same thing. Thanks for not being unique at all. If they post anything about Monat one time, I'm just like, oh no, you're one of those bitches. Unfollow. And I think a lot of people are like that.
She started her Monat business right when the world shut down last April.
Which is the best time to start a network marketing company.
So Monat became her lifeline, and wow, has she thrived with Monat.
I bet she has. A lot of people were desperate. Imagine being proud of this. What's your greatest achievement, Karen? Oh, I started in a pyramid scheme right when the country shut down because of COVID, and I manipulated a bunch of people into thinking that they needed this business to pay for their kids. Oh yeah, they'll buy followers to make it look like they're worth following. Okay, this lady's hair is pretty though, unless those are extensions. Girl, move the note cards off. I don't know, do you guys think she's wearing extensions? I feel like those look like extensions. Yeah, you can kind of see like this hair here is kind of a different color than this. The front is hers, a lot looks like extensions. Yeah, see that's what I'm yeah, you can tell. There's a color difference for sure.
What is Monat's brand identity? They build beautiful lives. So guess what our brand identity is? We build beautiful lives.
Why is a hair care brand? Why is that building someone's life. Why would that be their mission statement? You sell fucking shampoo, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know why these people need extensions if Monat makes your hair grow. You'd think if she was making so much money, she could get a better color match. Yeah, like, because I've never really worn extensions. I'm not good at spotting them, honestly. But if I can spot that they look like extensions, you know they're bad.
Who you do it for and why you do what you do.
Because you're selfish.
And 5, be clear on what Monat offers, because that is now what you offer.
I mean, it should just be shampoo, right? But it's not. They haven't talked about the products at all this whole time. It's all about building your business.
All right, well, put your pedal to the metal, because hard work has its rewards.
This woman is, and this woman too, and then like Stuart and stuff, they're all on Monat's payroll, so they actually make salaries with benefits and stuff. The woman that we just saw and like those people who are making those little videos that pop in and out here, I think they're all just market partners too. And I don't know if they got any sort of compensation for being here. I doubt it.
We currently have 1,441 members who are part of the Motor Club program. Isn't that amazing?
That's it? Out of 500,000, you guys.
Natalie, and that's only in 5 years or less, right?
Yes, that's right, Jackie.
Like it's something to brag about. 0.3%. Not even half of a percent, dude. It's just so dumb. She's Ray's sister. She looks like him. She's wearing a cape. I mean, is this in style to wear your jackets like this? Because what is she doing? Maybe don't wear it if you're not going to put your arms in the sleeve. What do I know, though?
We join these businesses and we have a big why, right? Like my why was to pay off my school loans.
Oh, so you were preyed on because you were a student. Cute. The gratitude thing, I think there's a whole like Instagram account called like Monat Gratitude or something. So it's like an actual thing. Oh, yeah, it is a charity, yeah. What is the charity for, though? Well, for tax reasons, obviously, but they have to be benefiting someone or something. Okay, this is sketchy, though, because let me read to you what their gratitude mission statement is. Their mission is to motivate and inspire our greater community to take action and generate positive change by partnering with visionary organizations in the areas of education, children, and families that are improving the world. Like, what does any of that mean, though? That mission statement just kind of says a whole lot of nothing. I guess you guys were right when you said that it's for tax evasion. And I don't know if it's just because I live and breathe MLMs, but well, most of this is just so obvious.
And sometimes you overthink, but you just have to do. Just take action and just do it.
Just do it, guys. That's their training. That's what we learned today. Just do it. Also, farts exit asses regularly. Also, risk a shark to release a fart. Oh, the training is absolutely a money grab. Indoctrination and how to get more people, for sure. This hits so many points on the bite model. Yeah, that's a big check, dude. But yeah, talk about indoctrination. If you show big giant checks like that for $250,000, of course these Huns are gonna be like, I need to work for that. In most businesses, the product is the reason the business exists, so of course you're going to educate people on the products. That's not how it works here, because the focus is not the product. The focus is building a team.
And if you look for direction, you pray for direction, you will know where God wants to use you.
Oh, here we go. I mean, here's all the God shit. It's been 2 days and we hadn't heard shit about God until now. God doesn't need to use other people to bless people. Doesn't he just do that himself? Isn't that what he's supposed to do? God don't need to go through a third party to do that shit? Like, oh my god. What the fuck is happening? This is so dumb. Not a scientist? Yeah, I guarantee no one on your team is an actual scientist. I wonder how many Huns are laughing at this right now. God, I hate Stu. He's so stupid. An immunity booster, you think? I hate this. I mean, I guess this kind of is like Hunt science, huh? Pick up the tiny man, big man!
We just want to be healthy, right? Like, we want to support our bodies.
Yeah, Monat's a really great way to do that. Why don't these bitches just drink Rejuvenate? This is the same shit they would do in like Vacation Bible School. This is like some VeggieTales shit. Except they're murdering the VeggieTales in a blender. Oh god. You guys ready to see all the Huns go crazy about this? Yeah, another product that'll cost more than $1 a pill. That all the Monat Huns are gonna like post pictures on Instagram of them like, and then it's gonna be on their tongue. Watch, just watch. I guarantee Monat's gonna be charging like at least $50 for a bottle of this shit. Your Mo friend admitted on stream that they were more expensive than what she was taking before, no different, yet she still has plans on using it every day. Well yeah, you have to be a product of the product. If you're not using them yourself, how can you expect other people to buy it from you? It's kind of a bad timing for them to release something like this, because they're just so under fire with Huns already doing and saying shit that they're not supposed to be doing.
I'm really excited about this new product and the positive impact it's going to have on all of our health.
It ain't gonna do shit. it? Oh, it's really picked up in the last year. Maybe because there wasn't a vaccine for the worldwide pandemic. Surprise? So what they're basically saying is, we saw that the market was booming for immune support because all these people were literally victims of the worldwide pandemic. So we decided to victimize these people on our end too. As if they haven't done it enough already.
Monat Immune Support even contains zinc to support our skin health.
Unbelievable. It's not like you can get zinc anywhere else. Didn't I say there's zinc in this shit that's right next to me? Yup. Fucking yup. Companies that capitalize on pandemic fears are the worst. Right. And Monat is literally just coming out and doing this. They're like, yeah, let's see. Millions of people all over the world have died, and everyone's scared, so let's make money off of this. Yeah, that makes you look really, really good, Monat. Emma, exactly. Just eat real fucking vegetables. Get your fiber, get all your vitamins.
Monat Immune Support is great on so many levels.
I hate it when people call Monat because it's modern nature, so like you wouldn't call it modern nature. If they're gonna pay you, maybe learn how to fucking say the company. Okay, whatever they just showed on the screen is like not unique.
Dr. Agan has some really amazingly awful dad jokes about mushrooms, so if you get a chance to ask him, please do. You'll regret it
Let
later.
us hear them. No, come on, you can't just say that and then not drop a dad joke.
What else can you tell us about the herbal ingredients in Monat Immune Support?
So Monat Immune Support also features echinacea and ginseng.
Wow, two things that you wouldn't find anywhere else either. So what sets them apart? Pretty much nothing. They sound like any other basic immune system product. Ooh, they're gonna tell people what they can and can't say. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. You think the Huns are gonna say any of that? No. They're not gonna say this shit. So this is something that when we see people posting about this, we need to call them out for not posting the FDA disclaimer. I mean, maybe the unique part about this shit is the mushroom blend, but whatever is in all these mushrooms can probably be found in a lot of other superfoods, if you will, you know? Like, how can you say this is unique? And people are gonna pay like twice as much for this shit. Right, yeah, caffeinated angel, why the fuck wouldn't they just make a hair support? You don't need it, Rejuvenate Oil has all that already. But don't they always say, oh my god, they do always say that like your scalp health and your hair health comes from the inside. So why wouldn't they make a internal supplement?
What does this mean to me and my Monat business? Why should I bother talking to my customers about Monat Immune Support?
Because it's gonna make us money.
The simple answer is you can't afford not to.
Afford money? There we go.
We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to ensure that our product concepts are valid. And across the board, Immune Support is a clear winner. People are begging for the ultimate, easy-to-use, 365-day immune support product.
You mean Huns are begging? You don't have any actual customers, dude. How hard is vitamins to use? I mean, how hard is shampoo to use, dude? And they always like to, oh, look, another sombrero! Sombrero alert! Wee woo, wee woo! I guess I'm just not fashionable, but I don't think these hats are cute.
People only know what you tell them.
So tell them whatever you want to get that sale.
You need to show up about the product and the opportunity every single day. This is a non-negotiable, okay? This is something that you need to be doing every single day because the people who saw your story yesterday talking about the skincare.
It's also a really good way to chase people off of your social media. Work every single day, exactly, except you're also gonna get time freedom with this business. What?
I didn't know with skincare, ingredients even mattered.
I mean, you probably still don't. You're not a fucking dermatologist or whatever. You're a Hun in a pyramid scheme.
On the immunity, this is so big. Such a huge launch.
It's big because you're preying on scared people. Fuck.
Everything works best.
The audio is not synced, and now it is. That was weird. Who edited this? They're only kind of mentioning product. Yeah, they're not even like full on giving any kind of product education.
I love you all. Bye.
No, you don't. You don't know me.
At the end of an extraordinary 2 days.
We gonna party? Is that poutine?
That's poutine.
Oh, there we go. I fail to see how this has anything to do with Monat,
But if you want that six-pack, talk about tension, talk about resistance.
That made no sense to be thrown in there like that. The fart analogy made more sense.
In other words, pull it too hard one way and it pulls away from the other side. If you want to go back the other way,
is he giving us fitness advice? Is that what he's doing now?
So it's essentially useless.
You're essentially useless. Hey guys, you get rhythm when you get the blues. I don't know if you knew that. Literally what he's saying right now are just the lyrics that are on the screen. Okay, so like he's making an analogy about music and Monat now, so versus fucking Putin. Now it's Johnny Cash. I failed to see, like I feel like do is one of these dudes, the music is still playing by the way. He's one of these dudes that like thinks he's quirky, but he's not, he's just cringy. This way, then that way. Steady as you go. Keeping time. That's rhythm.
Tony showed us the rhythm of events. Need to steady your foundation? Plan an event.
Yeah, but see, the thing about planning money events is that you gotta get people to show up to them. That's hard. Can he pick a metaphor and stick with it?
Filling your cup so that you, in turn, can fill the cups of others. As you become the best version of yourself, don't let it stop with you, but pay it forward so you can help others do the same.
That's not what you're doing. This whole business is selfish.
How's that for rhythm? How's that for beautiful music? I think we have something like that, don't we?
No, don't play any music. Fuck off, no. What is this? Wait a minute. Hold on. We are Monet. Someone fucking wrote a song for them. Ah! I think it's very obvious here what the focus is in this entire company. And it is not shampoo. It's fucking recruiting. They have this, right? And then they're gonna have Monations in September, I think. But they never have like an event where you just learn about the products that you're selling. Why not? Why do you need 2 different trainings every single year to teach you how to build a team? I thought it wasn't about the team. I thought it was about the products.
Are any of you ready to try the new Monat Immune Support?
Yeah, yes, still yes.
As soon as this broadcast is finished, in the United States, Immune Support will go on sale at its regular price of $39 for market partners and $47 for VIP.
$47 for 30 capsules. Oh yeah, I did say 50, huh? I'm good. I'm good at this shit by now. Highway robbery, yeah. And that's only for a month. Wait, they're about to break the internet again, guys. Wait for the, we're breaking the internet shit. So they have to spend $80 to get what he was just talking about. $47 for the fucking immune support bullshit, and then $30 for the 3 products. But you know they're gonna be all like, oh my god, $10 per product? Unbelievable. And then people are gonna be like, ooh, that's a good deal. And they're gonna say, but you gotta buy these $50 vitamins. The website has now crashed. Exactly. Cool, guys. That was whatever the fuck that was. What do we think? Wasn't that extraordinary? You were expecting more? I mean, well, first of all, it was only $20. But second of all, it was $20. That was something. The worst presentation you've ever seen. You learned so much. If you use the word extraordinary every 5 seconds, it isn't extraordinary. You gotta go stage yourself. That'd probably be a good idea. And of course, to end this video, you guys, I just want to remind you of the new merch that I put out. Make sure you check it out. The link is down below. And, of course, can't do anything without thanking my patrons. Oh, and my members, too. I always say patrons, but just supporters, my financial supporters. The biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Vamp Faye, Abigail Hansen, Fallon Lowry, Sabrina Franklin, Julia Nieberdowski, Amanda McMahon, Elizabeth Wyatt, Eve Blondo, Meredith Nakata, Molly Wasilewski, Alice W., April Lindblom, Boris Geller, Daniel Urena, E. Higgins, Erica Louder-Craddock, Evan Adler, Jerry Duncan, Kelly Creffield, Kim Cartwright, Laura Lynn Martin, Maddie Darley, Rachel McHenry, Samantha Jackson, and Tuesday the 13th, and to the rest of my wonderful supporters. Thank you so much for being here and being you. This is a long video, so even if you're not a financial supporter of mine, thank you for making it to the end of this video. That helps me out a lot too. I appreciate you all so much, and keep making waves, babes, and I will smell you all later. Mommy Tsunami out.